Hello everyone, welcome to MEFX and good morning to you all. This is Sunday morning, recording this video before I go to church. So somebody made requested for this video and I said okay, I'll share my knowledge with you guys. I wouldn't mind. So these are one of the trades I took last week and I just want to give you guys a breakdown on how I made my analysis and how I took the trade, some insights so you guys will learn from it, and also maybe one of the pairs I'll be looking to trade next week starting from I think Monday. And let's start off with Eurgbp. So I could see this the analysis I made. I posted this on my IG, though I didn't post on my Telegram. And also my last video which I did, I also gave a little insight on this, but not a detailed one. So starting off from the daily time frame, take off all these drawings. So I usually start my analysis from the higher time frame. This is where we'll get to see the bigger picture and know where price is coming from, how did it get where it is, and these are the key things I look at for. So looking to the left, we could see is a key market structure. I always trade based on these things. I trade based on market structure, price patterns, and chart patterns, patterns within patterns. Are very simple and easy to trade, but the challenge is getting there. But when you get there and your eyes will better identify all these things, you can't unsee them. So we will see we have this rejection, this zone, this strong rejection here. So this is a strong sell-off zone. Some people do call this supply zone, whichever thing it is, but the takeaway here is price is normally pushed away from this area impulsively, and we could see this on our chart. So we made this impulsive move. We got to this area, we made this trend to the downside. There are ways in which we capitalize in this whole move. Very simple and easy to do. And now we came back also. We hit this low. This is a structural low. We hit this area, and guess what? You can see on your chart. We hit this structural area, and we had this impulsive move to the upside. And like I explained one time ago on my channel about impulse correction, impulse. You could see this impulse correction, a very aggressive impulse. So there are ways in which we also capitalize on this kind of move. So coming back to the recent price action where we are, these are a key market structure, this zone here. Is a key market structure. So we have price came back down here, was pushed back down to this area, around this key structural area. We made this trend to the upside, and this is where we capitalized. I made the whole forecast, and I capitalized on the move. So I'll be dropping down to the lower time frame. Just take off some of these trends. So moving to the 4-hour. Now on the 4-hour time frame, we could see this clearly. We had this trend to the upside. We had this trend to the upside, and there are step-by-step process that I do follow, that I mapped out my trading plan doing this. But I'll give you guys an insight about how I do this. Now we have this first touch here, second touch, and third touch of this ascending channel. This is a corrective move in a larger scale, and also impulses and correction, and there are ways in which I capitalize on such moves. So we could see this ascending channel. Now these three touches I do pay attention to. It gives me signs that I think the structures are getting matured and we should be expecting price action. So these are the reasons why I trade based on price action. Price action is just like the language which the market speaks. If you understand it, you'll be able to know what to expect, your potential moves, and doing your forecast helps you to be prepared, be ahead of the market. So you'll be ready to capitalize on the moves the market makes. So now we had these three touches, and at first we now had this impulsive move. It corrected, came out, corrected, and came down. I Let's drop down to the 1 hour to see this clearly. So at first we hit this area, we had a choppy move, had an impulse, had a correction, came back up to test this area, which is normal, came back down. He had all this price action. I was in the trade, I capitalized on all this move. So when I started seeing this, I had to close my position. I knew we could be having a bigger structure, something more complex structure. So what did I do? I stayed away from the market for a while, and we got this expansion. So if you check back on my last video I dropped on Telegram, you'll see a little insight on this. So we now pushed up to this area, which is normal, pushed back up to this area, which is normal. So this was the recent price action which I got involved in. And so let me zoom in. So now we could see this we have this price action, a little bit rough, but I was still able to box off price movement. So now we got this correction, and this was the price action we got. First of all, we had this correction and came down impulsively, coming back to this area. Seeing this price action, I know we'll be having a reversal to the upside, probably to shake off weak sellers. And I was just paying close attention to the market. And also, if you check my Instagram page, you see this forecast and the whole of it. So it had this correction. So I was paying close attention to the market, and I wasn't interested in catching the whole big move, like catching the tops and bottoms of the market. I was only interested in understanding, okay, should I go in now or not? Is the market giving me a signal? Should I go in? And even though the market gives me a signal, okay, go in, I've seen a signal entry, and it goes wrong, I'll be fine with it, because I'm not trading to control the market. I'm trading based on following the bigger guys their footprints, trying to go with the flow of what they are doing. So just trying to keep it simple. So we had this corrective structure. This is the overall corrective structure. This was a fake out. So there are things I look out for here. So we had this pattern within pattern, came out impulsively. I had this correction, came back impulsively, came back up 80% of this, retraced 80% of this move, had a correction, made this impulsive downside. Now this was the area I told you guys I'm expecting a reversal, and I don't know how deep it will be, but I decided to lock in profits, and my stop loss was around this area. And market came, corrected about 80% of this impulse, and made this shoot to the downside, and I was able to capitalize on the whole move, and I was able to secure, I think, 141 or 42 pips, and that was how I did this trade on Eurgbp. Someone also asked me about my entries. Well, I do drill down to the lower time frame to snipe my entries. There are signs I do see, and I do go to the lower time frame to take my entries. And I will not be discussing this on this video, and this as a classified information. So I'm sharing my insights, trade ideas with you guys, so that you learn from it, and probably also capitalize on the move as we trade together. So I enjoy trading. I see trading as fun, and so those of you asking about my premium channel will be available in anytime soon. I'm very close to concluding it, and so we'll get to share with you about my entries, how I place my stop loss, how I manage my trades, my forecast, step by step process, everything, to be able to trade based on price action, chart patterns, structures, and all of that. So trading doesn't have to be very complex, complicated, and confusing. So this is how I do what I do. I think I'll have to end this video. It's getting a bit too long, and probably make another video on GBP USD. I'm making my focus on this pair, so I'm having time. I'll drop an update on this. So a similar thing I'm looking on GBP USD. I've been following this pair since last week, so there's something big coming down on this one. So I'll keep you guys updated. So see you guys later. Have a nice day.